The Dallas Cowboys OTAs, and everything starts with this guy right here, Brian Schottenheimer. Hopefully Schotty can get things going, and especially establishing the culture. Tyler Booker here, 52. You see him rocking the headband and beyond, and he still have to earn the star. And we all know that everything far as up front got to be on the same page, and I can't wait to see this particular guy out there on the field. And of course, see Dangerous Lamb. Man, that boy is dripped out, is he? He got everything out there, and hopefully going into the 2025 season that he have a 1B wide receiver to the other side of him, that he will have remarkable numbers. Keep this in mind. Around this time last season, CeeDee Lamb wasn't here. He was holding out a little bit. So it's good to see him out here and being able to get the right things going in the right places. Can't wait to see CeeDee Lamb for the 2025 season. I'm quite sure he's going to have a hell of a year. And speaking of 1B or 1A, however you want to look at it, and they both ones, this is the new wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys, George Pickens. Now that he's in the building, rocking 13 and trying to keep it mean for us, hopefully this will be a situation and scenario that the area attack is going to be really, really gritty and grimy in a good way for the Cowboys heading into the 2025 season. Can't wait to see George Pickens, GP 13, do his thing out there on the field. And he may not go with that number, but we will see how everything can rock from there. And this is my brother, my Mississippi brother, Mingo. Hopefully Mingo can show us something. I know this is OTAs, I get it, but he could be the guy that's fighting for that third spot or fourth spot on the team as it relates to wide receiver options. And keep in mind, the Cowboys did have a second round grade on him, so we will see how everything will work its way out for the future. And that could be a real notable thing if he can make something happen here. And then this is Carson's. Now, we know how he looked his rookie year. Now, we hoping that he can turn the corner and give us something and play like 21, you know. And y'all see that 2-1 on his chest, and that's a remarkable number for the Dallas Cowboys, if you know what I mean. And we just need for him to stand tall with it and get things going the best way possible. So shout out to 2-1. Hopefully he can give us a little bit more than what we seen last season, and we need that most certainly. And of course, Tyler Guyton. I need for him to stand tall this season. Hey, last year, mulligan, right? Rookie, left tackle on one of the biggest and the brightest stages of them all. So we're going to give him a little grace, a little mercy heading into this year, but we need to see something out of him. And this is our second round pick, Donovan Ezaraku. I'm telling you guys right now, the bendability, the flexibility off the edge, showing us what he can do. He's a speedster. I can't wait to see him and Parsons out there at the same place at the same time. Oh, for your mind, that's going to be a great thing for the Cowboys if all of these things can work its way out. Wait, the one tech specialist, Jay, I'm telling y'all, you put that big boy down inside, his burst is get off, his acceleration is there. We just need to see if it can translate into the pro level, right? By it being that we have Mozzie, right? And we have Solomon Thomas. We do have other guys like in this particular team that can fit right inside Denzel Daxton and these guys, right? But we need for him to stand tall with it and give Mozzie a great push. And they're going to compete. Competition is name of the game. And Shotty said everybody's going to compete and start over with a clean sheet of paper. Here's Rain Dakota Prescott, the one sleeve Dak. He's back, baby. He don't have the 2 long sleeves, so we'll see how this year will work. With 1 long sleeve, you guys get what I'm saying, right? But neither here nor there. All smiles from here. Hopefully, we can see Dak Prescott be the comeback player of the year. We need for him to stand tall. We need for him to be one of those guys that can survive the 17-week schedule, and we'll be looking for Dak Prescott to be back in full form of competing this year, especially when you have CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens out there. All thumbs up. Let's get it. You see George Pickens here. Hey, let me know how y'all like the drip from a scale of 1 to 13, 13 being the highest. Let me know how you feel about that. You know, at the end of the day, this guy, he will warrant the attention. Now, speaking of attention, Joe Milton, you know, Bazooka Joe, the man got an arm that can throw it for 80 to 90 yards, believe it or not. He's just that strong, 6'5", 245, and he can move. He got flexibility. He can run, read options and beyond. So can't wait to see him in Oxnard. Even though this OTAs, can't wait to see him in Oxnard when we really see him compete. And of course, Schoonmaker. He's the guy that was drafted and considered to be one of the guys that's going to fight hard for that tight end 1 spot. Now, Ferg, I think that spot belongs to him. But keep in mind, Schoonmaker, hey, it's his spot to fight for. If they're going to be competing, let's see what he can bring to the table. Y'all let me know who 36 is, too, by the way. And speaking of competition, Jalen Tolbert with the 1 jersey on, snagging it, you know. So the pressure for Jalen Tolbert should be gone, right? It's not like we're thinking that Jalen Tolbert need to be the end-all be-all, need to be the number 1 attention, need to be the number 2 attention. No. At times, he can be your 3rd or 4th option. One can argue 5th if you're running the ball and you're throwing the ball to the tight end and the other wide receivers, right? But regardless of the situation, we're seeking Jalen Tolbert to be phenomenal. Now, this is my guy, Izzy. They said that he played down inside the slot and they played him at safety. So they're moving him all around. We will see where his spot would be for the 2025 season. Keep this in mind. He starts over with a clean sheet of paper, and maybe, just maybe, his team can see some value out of my guy, Izzy. And then you already know there's Andre Booth on the other side, 25. And even though it's the year 2025, hopefully 25 can stay alive, okay? See Dangerous Lamb. Y'all can let me know who 32 is. Either that's somebody that CD Lamb is about to post up and snag the ball out of the air, or it could be a guy that, you know, lock Lamb down. I don't know, you know, but Lamb is him, Timothy. Like I said, I like everything about Lamb but them damn green shoes. And everything else should work his way out with Lamb. Dak Prescott on the roll and is all smiles. I love seeing that, Cowboy Nation. Let's see what the Cowboys can do for the 2025 season with Dak. And grade that from a scale of 1 to 4, 4 being the highest, on how you like that one sleeve Dak. You know, let me know in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe. Come on with it. And, hey, the more we look at this team, the more we realize that we got some pieces that's going to be added to this team in a good way. And I'm seeing a trend. Maybe that's the trend. He got the 1 sleeve. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to be doing, paying attention to the brothers with the 1 sleeve. Is this some type of acknowledgement that these boys are on the same page? This is GP with the 1 sleeve action. You know, that is dope. Now, look. Trends are trends, and I love it. And the helmets, the new helmets, man, those helmets look good out there. Yeah, yeah. Look at them helmets, man. And this is 84. I think that he showed up a little bit in preseason and as well as training camp last season. So hopefully 84 can give us a little bit more for the 2025 offseason and beyond. And Pickens, again, 13, looking mean over there. Cowboy Nation, can't wait to really see how all of this will work its way out. The tandem, Pickens, 88, come on with it. Lay it straight. 13, mean, and all of these things, man. I love it. Can't wait to see it in full form of these guys just terrorizing the opposing teams. The opposition should be standing up all night saying, how can we stop these pair of dogs, man? And y'all know when them dogs get out, shoot. Down, boy, down. Oh, snap. Oh, shoot. Pickens down, George. Yeah, that's a real dog. Yes, indeed. So we need them dogs over there. And I can't wait to see it for the 2025 season. And, of course, the menace. Joe knows Milton. Come on with it. Come on with it. Boy, strong out there. Can't wait to see him, like I said before, full form and everything. And Schoonmaker, Come on with it. You already know. And in the back is Kyrie Elam. You guys can see him way in the far back there. He's another guy that they was giving a little praises to. PBUs, they say he looked fast on drills. The 4.3 speed was 4.3 in, so hopefully that could be a real tangible thing. And look, knows the ball, see through the catch. Rewind for your mind. I see Sanborn. I see Sanborn in the mix. Come on with it, Cowboy Nation. And this should be a situation that these boys all together with that silver and blue stars on the side of the helmet stand tall with it. This would be a situation that you send the quarterback room. They laughing and cheering. But let me rewind just a little bit back to this guy right here. You thought I was going to go over him, not to gloss over it. But, hey, my guy, Damone Clark. We haven't talked about you. Your name haven't popped up on anybody's sheet. And this will be a situation. You win 18, and 18 for LSU is a very powerful number. So we will see. Now, that's for LSU. But for the Cowboys, we need to see something. But, man, I know for sure Solomon Thomas, the dude arm looked like the size of this dude's chest, man. That's a big old arm. So, Solomon, hey, we need to see if you can get things going for us, man. And I know. He had, 4 or 5 sacks last season. I think that if we can get that from the interior and everybody else can still eat, shoot, this would be a great rotational piece. Even though he's been in the league for a while, I can't wait to see how that can work his way out. And the quarterback room, hey, y'all see it. Will Greer, the bearded warrior out here. Shout out to him. And that's my dog right there, Will Greer. Shout out to him. And, of course, man, that 13, somebody that 13. Look at Jay, man. Jay, let's rewind one more time. Boy, that big old boy. Shoot. Hey, can you imagine that coming at you? You don't have a plan of action? I mean, he going to plow steamroll you out the way. You better watch out. Yes, indeed. Working on some individual drills. And Blue is in the building. Hey, y'all better watch out.
Blue Magic. That's a brand name.
Come on with it.
I stand behind it. I guarantee it. About is when you chop my dope down.
Wrong show, man. Okay, that's Blue. Hey, we just need to see the magic from him. Jadon Blue, 4.25 speed guy, right? Or 4.3 guy. Regardless of it, when you think of Blue and you think of the speed and the aspect that he brings to the table, yes, you got Dino Deuce Vaughn on the right side of him, and then you have the other ply warrior, John Fonte Williams. Come on with it. But Blue, if Blue can finish it off with the speed and be the flash that he is, I would really say that this running back room will be as advertised. We're looking for a running back by committee, and we got a lot of backs back here. Somebody going to have to stand tall and embrace this, and hopefully it will be Blue. Just like my guy said, one more time.
Blue Magic.
Yeah.
That's a brand name.
It is.
I stand behind it. I guarantee it. About is when you.
Yeah, yes, indeed. So hopefully Blue will be able to do this. Blue 34, and we'll see how he will be able to run through the door. And Smith right here, not to be known as Mozzie, but it's the other M. Smith on the team. I see my guy, Wanye Thomas. Come on with it. He rocking 2. And look out for 2. They said some good praises about him and what he's able to do. And 32 is nosing the ball, catching it. I like seeing that in the secondary. And you see way in the back, Ferg. This is his job to lose, right? And in the tight end room, he is the quote-unquote veteran, although Luke Schoonmaker is older than him, but he was drafted behind him and all of this stuff. But I'm telling you, it's Jake Ferguson time to shine. And if we want to connect with them seam routes, it was him. It was Jake. So hopefully Jake will be able to continue to do that, and Dak Prescott can continue to deliver. And you see Dak at the podium. Blockchain.com. Come on with it. Y'all be sure to check that out. And as well as JPay. But this is the most important message of it all. Compete every day. So when they go through them doors and it's time to go up against one or another, they have to have into their mindset, their psyche, and beyond that is compete every day. Nothing is given to none of these guys. So if they can compete at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want to see this team fight. We know, true diehard fans know that you will not win every game. But damn it, we need to see this team compete. And the last time we was in the postseason game, on offense, we didn't compete. On defense, we didn't compete. In the coaching room, we didn't compete. But if you drill the mindset of competing every day, everything somehow one way or another will work its way out. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts on competition. Post me your thoughts on this team heading into the 2025 season and beyond. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's compete every day. DC for life, not for short. Salute. Peace. I'm out.
Blue Magic, that's a brand name. Like Pepsi, that's a brand name. I stand behind it. I guarantee it.